Dude, whipping with the T in the hand. What's up, Madinskis? Oh, God. Okay, so got us a track review on MX versus ATV Reflex. Let me wreck on nothing. Okay, so I'm not even going to attempt to try to pronounce the name of this track or the creator of this track. I guess I can try to announce the creator of this track because I don't just want to totally leave him out, but it's like Kirchhoff, fucking, I don't even know how to say these names, dog. Come on, guys. Oh, man, I swear to God, it's like every time I go to pronounce the name of a track or a creator, like, I just cannot do it, dog. Can't do it. So, either way, wanted to get back in here on some Reflex on PC, kind of take a little look at it. What the hell is going on with my steering? What the hell? This feels really weird, almost like my steering's been slowed down or some shit. Huh. Well, why the hell it feels like that? I don't think anything was adjusted. You know that little adjustment in there that you can make your steering like slower and whatnot. Maybe I'm just used to playing all out or something and it's kind of got me feeling weird here. I don't know. That is bizarre though. Whoa. Let's get back on this one. Okay. So far, not too shabby. I mean, obviously, you can tell this is more of like a dude's first, second, third track, something like that. I mean, obviously, a little bit of jankiness going on here, but oh my God, huck and a half. Kind of just the way the dirt looks and some of that stuff can, I mean, just look at it, you know what I'm saying? Looks a little bit goofy, a little bit like dude didn't really know exactly what he was doing here, but still wanted to come in here and check out this track anyways. Obviously got kind of more of a, whoa, that jump is awesome. Oh my God. Obviously got more of a jungly sort of vibe here, so always got to check out any tracks like that. You know what it is, boy. Always got to do that. So, really weird. He's got like, I don't even know what you call this. You call this freaking like trail riding. You call this Supercross. He's got like these massive ass tabletops, and then you like go in between these little, like, let me just wreck on that every lap, okay? And then you've got like all these other little, God, this is just such a like bizarre, different style track here. He's got all these little areas where he's got it like built up on both sides, so you feel like you're going through a freaking tunnel, you know, like enduro-y style. This, I guess you're supposed to huck that as far as you can. He's got all this like little bitty roughness throughout the whole track. Like so little that it's not really affecting the bike, but you can feel that it's kind of like, you know, it's just you're constantly like running over this little bit of janky roughness, even though it's not really doing anything. It's a little bit bizarre, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, so this is like a prime example of a dude that may not exactly know every little like track making technique and stuff like that, obviously. Still cool to see this kind of track and still cool to ride on it and stuff, but you can, I mean, it's just like certain tracks have a certain level of unfinished, unpolished jankiness to them, which can make them fun. I'm not saying that's always like a terrible thing, but you can just tell when somebody doesn't really understand how to make a track to the fullest of the extent of the track editor. You know what I'm saying? Versus like you get on there on some of the C4 detonator tracks, you know, Moto Go-Go tracks. I mean, just go on and on about those bigger reflex track makers. You can tell they know what the hell they're doing, right? So that's kind of the difference that I'm talking about here. But the cool thing about it is when you get people coming here and making some of these more janky style, like they don't really know exactly what they're doing. They kind of leave some ruts way weird and rough. They kind of do all this weird stuff. Sometimes it can create a very cool, unique design track that's not like any other track that way. Because a lot of times, a lot of your big name creators, they stick way too close to their, like, you know, what they're known for and kind of that cookie cutter JGMX design. And what that does, it makes it to where you just feel like you're almost riding on the same track on every single one of the tracks of that certain creator. So then it kind of gets repetitive like that sometimes. But so it's kind of a catch-22. You know, it's all a balancing game there, but it's actually quite the short track right here for a motocross track. It's kind of like a motocross track that's got a supercross track length to it. You know what I'm saying? But the off track's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool. I like raised up some of this over here. Yeah, he doesn't really, I mean, I don't know, the roughness, it's just not doing anything. Like I'm going over it, it's so small and so close together that it's not really affecting my bike at all. It just feels like you're going over a little bitty janky roughness over the entire track. That tabletop's a little tricky little son of a bitch. Feels like it's going to be a lot bigger than what it is till you actually get to it. This, I don't even know what the hell. Good God, bro. Oh, man. That is something else. This whole freaking area, this whole track is something else. Like, I love coming in here and seeing this shit, though, because it reminds me of a lot of the, like, MX Simulator tracks I would try to make at the beginning, and I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. Like, you can just see it, like, when you go back to some of my first, I don't know, it probably took me a solid, like, 20 tracks before I ever really made, like, that, what you call polished, full-blown polished design track on MX Simulator. But a lot of those tracks beforehand were kind of janky and weird like this one is, but they're still a lot of fun to go back and play because they're so unique and different. Like, especially, I'm thinking in my head, like, the Venus motocross track that I made on MX Sim. That shit is so much fun to go back and play because of how unique all the little sections are. And had I been too Mr. Polished, make it perfect, I would have never even have made a track like that. So, you know, it's all kind of a balancing game when you get down to it. But he's got quite a few grass objects over here. Got a lot of, you know, the swampy vibe, what you know in Reflex kind of objects in the back. The on track that's kind of weird and bizarre. I can't tell if it's like a, you know, a fantasy Pastrana freestyle course or if it's like a motocross track or, you know, or if it's a trail track or it's like a supercross track. I don't really know what the hell this is, man. This is like freaking MX, SX, Enduro, Trail, Hair Scramble, FMX, like a little bit of everything into one, you know what I'm saying? See if we can do a freaking trick over something like, God, I forgot what all my trick buttons were. There we go. I'm going to just pop it over that little 2-foot double. We'll live, don't worry. Going to definitely need that fucking Asterix medical unit after that one, boys. For sure. Let's see if we can do it now. Always forget my clutch, which one's my clutch, which one is my freestyle button, because I have it different in every game, it seems like. But, here we go, baby. Can't pull off the double trick. Broken neck. It's all good, dog. So, either way, don't want to make this vid too long here. Just wanted to come here and make a fun little track review. Got a couple other track reviews I want to do on some of these custom Reflex tracks. A couple of cool ones out there right now I want to look at. So, overall, probably gonna give this puppy like a 5, bro. I mean, that's about the best I can do here. That's where I would put it. And it's not to say it's not like a good track. It's just in the grand scheme of it, grand scale of it, I would call it more average. Maybe give it like a 6 just because it does have fun factor jumps. It does have a fully completed off track, even though that can still look a little bit weird. So difficulty, I'd probably say it's a solid medium because some of these bigger jumps, you really got to think about it, but not that hard. So either way, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.